Let's get these notifications out. Let's get the boys and the girls in the room. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Hello,
What up?
hello. Yeah, let's get these notifications out. Lark is here.
Hey man, how you
Lark
doing?
is here.
Sorry about yesterday, man. I should have just totally got with you
No,
beforehand.
it's all good, man.
Yeah, I was
Lark.
traveling back home, and I really wasn't really online very much. Got home and just unpacking and getting my stuff ready. So
The biggest Fugler seller on the planet right now, Lark.
I've sold like three.
The biggest Fugler seller on the planet. I love
I
it.
got some more Fuggle buddies.
Photo buddy. I gotta love it.
I don't know
Gotta
what we're
love
calling
it.
them today, but I got some Fuggle buddies.
All right, cool. Let's get these notes.
Yeah. I don't have the Christmas one though. I couldn't find that one.
Oh, I'm gated in that. Those were there. I've seen them, but I'm gated. So,
You guys remember trolls?
yep.
Oh yeah.
Are those like trolls or something?
They're more like Cabbage Patch. No, Garbage Pail Kids. That's what they're like.
Garbage pail.
Yeah, like that. Cause they're like, I'll grab one. I got a bunch around here. They're just ugly. They actually a woman saw it and is like, are those real teeth? They have there you go. They got teeth that look real. They're just
Yeah,
ugly,
they're
man.
plastic too. Yeah.
They're gross.
And the best ones. So David, do you have the Gremlin ones? I have Gizmo and a Gremlin. That was that's a nice integration right there.
Those ones, I actually found those back in like, I think it was July. I got them for like $5.
Oh,
5
sick.
Walmart. I was like, I'm gonna for sure sell these at Christmas time. And then
100%.
they price suppressed it.
The Care Bears one, like those. The pink and blue ones sell like fire. They're absolutely insane.
Yeah, I haven't messed with them too. I haven't gone too deep on them because I've seen it already this year with other sellers just getting bogged down with the supply going up like crazy, and then they're stuck with all this, all these fugware. I don't want to be holding.
All right, get the notifications out to the Instagram. Hey, listen, the holiday stream is gonna be nuts tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. We got a bunch of people coming, got the giveaways going. It's gonna be insane. I love it. So if you can come in for any point, I mean it's 3 hours, but you know you can come in for 15 minutes, an hour, all 3 hours, whatever works for you. Very excited about it. BYOB. So bring your own booze if that's if you're into that. Is Santiago here? I gotta tell him no smoking on the stream, man. I'm not trying to get banned off YouTube. We're live. All right.
What time does it start, Omar?
7 p.m. Eastern, going
Okay.
to 10. I mean, people and the streams are just weird. It could go longer than that, but 3 hours minimum. We're doing. We're getting gift cards from Arbitrage Card. They're doing shirt giveaways. I'm doing shirt giveaways. We're still trying to line up some other stuff, so we'll see what happens. Having some talks with some other folks. But yeah, there's Santi. But yeah, it should be a good time. Should be a good time.
Sweet.
About to say, where's Ken at? He's always like the first person on this call.
We were talking about. I don't know if that guy is on here.
Who's that?
Yesterday, the guy was talking about using the USPS padded mailers and stuff.
Oh,
I saw in a Facebook group.
I think it was filled by Eric. I think it was.
Yeah. Someone posted on like a reseller Facebook group that when they ordered those like free things, it was like just a warning that you have to use these for blah 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 USPS or you could face federal.
Right, and so, and I mean, nobody was trying to call him out. And if he comes on, I'll say the same thing to him. But it's like, listen, I know people use it for that. I saw a guy actually do it on YouTube in a video, like, hey, like UPS accepts anything, so you can use this. And I'm like, bro, like you can, if you do it, that's on you. But why would you say it on video? Just doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. And it's the UPS, like if you're using UPS, because I thought he was saying UPS at first, but I guess he actually was saying USPS. UPS is one thing. USPS is the government. Why would you commit a federal offense and say it on stream? It doesn't make any sense. But hey, you do what you want. I just would prefer. Well, you can do whatever you want. Whatever. Anyway.
Well, I guess with the situation, I would say the concern on my end with that is, he's using it to like pad the inside of the boxes. If you were to send that package to someone that knows you're not supposed to, and they want to be, then they could report you.
Also reasonable. Also reasonable. You know what
What are they doing then?
Wait, who's that? Who's asking?
What are they doing?
Oh, so there was a guy on yesterday. Cool dude, but he was just talking about, hey, you can get free materials from the USPS and use them instead of, because he's like, oh, I was spending way too much money on bubble wrap, so I just use the USPS padded mailers for bubble wrap. And we're like, bro, do what you like, but don't talk about it on stream. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Keep it to yourself.
And he was like, because usually, because we've had this conversation before, but usually people are like really like incognito about it, or if somebody says something like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't say something. He's like, nah, I'm going to save money. And we're just like, everybody's just quiet. Like, okay, do what you want, man. But
I see what you're saying.
yeah, I mean, and it's one thing if you're using UPS supplies, which I'm sure they don't want you to use it either. But UPS is a private company. Who cares? What are they going to do? The post office is a governmental organization. That's a federal offense. Like, I mean, have fun if you want, but not I. But anyway.
You get so much stuff shipped all the time. It's filled with paper and bubble stuff and stuffing. I mean, I got extra, just packing paper everywhere.
Yeah, David was talking about. I think it was David that was talking about it. I used the craft paper. That's good stuff. That was, I don't know who gave me that tip, but that was a great tip because that stuff is way cheaper than bubble wrap, and it works really well. So, but there was one tip that was a good one from using. I don't even have any. I actually used all my freaking bubble mailers. Not in the way that was described yesterday, by the way. But if you use there he is, the man himself can. If you use the flat rate envelopes, put a box in those, and that's going to be cheaper for you. That's a great tip, right? So I don't know if you've ever done that. Yeah. That's a good one, and that's legal, right? So you can use that flat rate to put something in that would be a box. That if you put that box by itself and shipped it, it'd be way more expensive than using the flat rate. So, anyway.
Flat rate envelope.
You're right.
Oh,
or pretty much anything that will fit inside of those, either flat rate, either the bubble mailers that are priority, or even the tie-back bags.
Right. Exactly. I don't have any by me. We were just talking about you, Ken.
There was a dude that was talking about what he would do, how he did more private label kind of stuff. He was an eBay seller, and he would bundle things together and sell them based on what he could put inside of a box inside of one of those flat rate mailers. So he always knew his shipping cost was fixed, and so he would try to maximize that space with as much as possible. So that was good piece of tip.
Yeah, no, there's on Whatnot. There's a couple guys I follow, and that's how they ultimately end up winning. They sell something for $1, but you have to fill up a box to make it make sense for you. If you buy it for $1, the shipping's going to be $9.95 regardless. But if you fill up that box, it makes more sense for you as a buyer to put more stuff in there instead of paying $1 for something and paying $10 to ship it. So, all right, Michael Allen. Can you ready, man? You packed up? You getting there?
Yeah.
Wait, so are we? Did we? Oh wait, you're on mute, buddy.
No, man, not even close. 3 o'clock last night, you're booking hotels and shit.
I hear you, man. I'm with you. I literally just walked to the door from Gap, like picking up. Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't Gap. It was Kohl's, but Gap before that. I love it. It's funny. I walked in the Gap. Some random woman. I don't even ever think I saw her before. I didn't even pull out my wallet yet. She's like, "Oh, Joseph." I was like, "That's me." 10 bags, man. It was a record. 10 bags. It was unbelievable. I had to take 2 trips, man. 2 trips. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Huh?
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You still sound pretty good?
Yeah. They're
Today
rocking and
and
rolling,
all that?
man. Yeah. Well, actually, today that's a good point, man. I haven't even been home. I was ordering stuff at freaking at Starbucks today. I spent like 3 hours in there. Let's see.
At where?
Use it as an
Starbucks?
office.
Was that?
You sat down and used it as like an office.
Yeah, because so I was gonna go out. So I needed to go to Walgreens. I needed to go to Ollie's. I needed to go a bunch of different places, but my mechanic's always busy, and he's like, "Oh, I could fit you in like right now." I'm like, "Oh, dude, you're killing me." So I went over there, drove. It's a half hour away, so I got to drive over there. Then he's got to actually do the oil change, do the brake flush, and all that other stuff. So I'm like, damn, all right, well, I guess I might as well, because I'm going to have to drive a half hour back to get to my house to order all this stuff, then just to drive to Gap, then to drive to Walgreens. So I just was like, I'll do it at Starbucks, but, whatever. It's all good. It's the grind. It's almost over. I'm ready to get back to FBA, man. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but Brian was up till 5 last night. I was up till 4. Insanity. What's up, Kiki? You got lights tonight?
Hey, I'm like in my room now, so I gotta go back downstairs. My son is here, so we have to.
There we go. There we go.
He gets upstairs, I get upstairs, he gets downstairs. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Oh, Santi, we were talking about you. Well, I was talking about you a little bit earlier. So it's gonna be BYOB tomorrow for the holiday card. But that's booze, not blunts, man. I'm not trying to get banned off YouTube.
You just gotta mute the camera.
Yeah,
camera.
there you go.
For tomorrow.
For tomorrow, yeah. Definitely bring your own drinks, but
All right, sounds like a plan.
I love it. So, so we'll have giveaways. I'm gonna figure out what exactly the call looks like. We'll have a bunch of people kind of co-hosting with me tomorrow. So it should be freaking amazing. 7:10 Eastern Standard Time. And then also I'm working on what the live stream looks like in 2026. Sounds like we're probably gonna do it twice a week. But I don't know past that what it looks like. But we'll have something really, really good set up. I'm just trying to figure it out. And I also got to do it. y'all all good with Christmas shopping? Because I'm not, man. I'm not. I'm way behind for sure.
This year has the best, man.
Is it? Oh, you're doing Death Pile? He's doing the Death Pile.
That's what Christmas shopping is.
I love it, man. When you do volume like you got a massive Death Pile. I just don't have it like you do, man.
No, it's just any Death Pile, man. So I was like, oh.
Just pick something from the death pile, honey.
Yeah, man.
Put it
All
in boxes
good.
and give it away to the family and everyone else.
I mean, I gave all my post office worker gifts. I gave all my UPS workers gifts. I mean, shit, dude, they're happy as hell, and and I get rid of products that I shouldn't need anyways, It all worked out.
Best part about it, tax deduction.
Yeah. I'm not even that sophisticated, man. So I know I'm supposed to, but it's like, yeah, whatever.
See here. Cool. All right, who's in here? Let's see who's in. What's up, Michael Allen? How you feeling, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing today?
Fantastic, man. Fantastic.
Good.
Oh, there's the full stream. Needed that. All right. Always love that lean, man. So inspirational. Charles, how you feeling, man? Always see you in here. I just want to make sure I say hello to you.
Oh, good. I'm a little behind on inventory too.
On inventory or on packing?
On inventory.
Okay.
Like buying inventory?
Yeah, I kind of took a vacation break, so I gotta get back on it.
100%, man.
But since we're on the subject, for taxes, do you guys? Because I use Chris Potter for my taxes, but he's a little expensive. You know what I mean?
How much?
What's he charge?
Yeah.
What's the alternative?
He's like between $1,000 to $1,500 to do your. Because I have got a normal job. I'm a mechanic, and then I got Amazon on the side. So, it'll be like $1,500 out the door to do both.
Does that include as well?
So again, what's the alternative? You're not. Are you gonna do it?
Well, I could do part of the accounting, part of the bookkeeping, but the alternative is I don't have an alternative. He's sort of like the guy I've used for the past 2 years. I don't really know who else to turn to.
Right.
What
Well,
is your
the main reason why I say that is just
You
because.
notice that?
Sorry. The main reason why I say that is just because, like, the time or two you start doing it yourself or think you're gonna try to do it, and you're like, okay, I don't care how much this costs. I'm not doing this. $1,000 done. Sold.
I mean,
You know what
it's
I'm saying?
$1,500 the cost of file your tax or bookkeeping every month too.
It's $1,500 like in January, February when he's all done.
Okay, but you have to hand him a good books, right? Or no?
Well, he's got two options. You can either do the books yourself or you can have him do it.
Okay, so is it the $1,500? Which option is it?
That's having them do the books.
Oh, nice.
That's reasonable.
good, man.
That's reasonable.
What is
Yeah.
that?
I mean,
Think
Them
about what
doing
that
the books,
cost
like,
is
what
monthly. That's a good number.
Okay, because he's got like an early bird special too. Like if you set up an appointment with him, he'll knock off a certain amount of percentage of the cost because you're an early bird. So seems kind of counterintuitive to use them. I don't know who you guys use, but
What do you mean by? I agree with Lark. What do you mean by like he does the books exactly?
like your cogs, your expenses.
Okay.
so basically,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just- okay.
Yeah, somebody just dropped something in the chat, FYI.
Like
Yeah.
Con was saying, hire a VA for administrative, so that would have some work for someone else as a VA to do administrative.
Because he's an e-commerce specific accountant, right?
Right, e-commerce specific.
Yeah.
The one I dropped in the chat, my friend suggested. He's also like Amazon, Walmart seller. I think this guy charges like 300 or 500. I think it's like 300 if you give him the books. But like if you're using like inventory labs, and you put in all your cost of goods, it just prints out your like P&Ls for you, and you can just hand it to them, and that's usually good enough.
That's what I was thinking.
That's probably reasonable, but I'm also adding a W-2 to it, so there's, it's a
The
little more
W2 is
complicated.
easy, man. The
Yeah.
W2 should be easy.
Yeah, that one's
So-
easier.
So let me give you some prices. Everybody's so I have 5 LLCs. I pay $800 on the LLC, and the personal is $400. So that's what. But I hand him a book. I hand him the books. So I do the monthly, everything, and then at the end of the year I hand it to him. So
For each LLC, you hand him a book for each.
yeah,
Yeah.
for each LLC.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And that's
you know.
kind of what I do in a way. I just
Yeah.
use my tax guy. I've been using the same tax guy forever. I've been doing Amazon for, I guess, 2 years. This is my 3rd year, maybe. But I keep the books in a way. Like, I don't buy as much as you guys do. Mine is much smaller. I still use an Excel, just like, I kind of inventory that way. But my volume is so much smaller. But I have all the books. Like, all right, here's all of my expenses, so to speak. Here's what I paid. Here's my inventory, what it cost. And then I provide, obviously, the Amazon paperwork year-end paperwork, and then I have expenses, and I have mileage. I track my miles, and the other miscellaneous stuff, I guess, that you have. And that's just LLC. Now, obviously, my W-2 is separate, but he does both of them.
How much is it costing you?
It's probably in the 400 range, give or take.
That,
Charles, what do you think your revenue will be for this year, 25?
For 2025, I'm at a loss at the moment. I haven't been super active, but next year it's going to change. Learning Amazon has been tricky, but now I have a solid understanding of the metrics and how it operates. Being in groups and learning on my own all the intricacies and techniques and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess 1,500 is reasonable to do my W-2 and my e-commerce taxes. So glad you guys could.
Yeah, because just looking at your W-2, are you usually paying at the end of for taxes, or do you get paid?
For my W-2, I get paid.
Okay, so it's not always a bad thing to book a loss in the business, because I'm not a tax professional, but you'll probably get paid more.
Yeah, like last year, I got a reasonable amount, a couple $1,000s, and I was happy with that. This year will probably be the same, if not a little more of a loss, because I bought a new iPhone 17. That was $1,400. You know what I mean? Like, just expenses on top of expense on top of expense, and then
you get to write shit off now since you're. I
can talk like a company guy. LLC for me is $800 a year.
Yeah.
So a lot of tax write-offs and not a lot of profit, but that'll change next year.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, so what else is going on?
That's part of it too, because one thing I used a repricer for a little bit. I got the free repricer for like a month, and I think it worked pretty well. But I didn't have a crap ton of inventory, so for me, it's like I still don't have a repricer, and I'm okay with that right now. Right? I just don't have a lot of inventory. But then and I didn't use Aurora, but you have Aurora, which is what, 50, 60, 70 bucks a month. Then you need Cellarboard, right? I don't know how much Cellarboard costs. So 20 bucks?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 20. So then and then you have Cellar Amp, and then you have, all of these things, and you're at, let's just say 120 plus bucks a month before you even sold your first fuddle duddy, when you made $2. And so that's kind of sometimes you're going, shit, how many of these things do I have to sell? Now, when you
60.
scale, that does make a difference.
6,000.
I mean, that's it. You have, when you scale, it does make a difference, and I totally get it. But for me, it's just kind of like, I do some wholesale, a little bit of wholesale, so I've got a lot of wholesale sales, and that's where I'm having a part of trying to figure out how much I made, because the price changes. And when you get 500 units and you ship it in and you're selling 3 or 4 a day, you're just trying to figure that piece out. I think Cellarboard's
Cellarboard does that, dude. $20 a month, just do it.
That's January.
$20 a month, man.
Yep. I'm on that one. For January.
Yeah, who all does Walmart on here?
I used to.
Selling on Walmart?
I stopped for a while.
I did, and I sold a few items, and I stopped. It was taking a long time, and I haven't.
Wait, you said who sells on Walmart?
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I'm not nearly as much volume, but yeah.
On the accounting side of things, like I got Cellarboard, but the way that you track cogs on there is a royal thing in the behind. And so I didn't know if anyone knew a better way to do like a software or something for the accounting for Walmart.
Is it a smart idea to do both?
To sell on both?
Yeah, Amazon and Walmart.
Of course, diversification, man.
Yeah.
eBay, Macari,
Don't let me, baby.
anywhere,
Why
man.
why not just pyramid it all into Amazon?
Why?
I mean,
Amazon
so,
Fancy.
so you're saying Walmart interaction and Cellboard's not that good? I mean, I see them on here as a.
The issue with Walmart, or sorry, Sellerboard Walmart is say you buy this fuggler for $10, and then you buy 10 of them, and then you buy the same fuggler for $9 a week later. The only way that you can track the COG difference is based on like with Amazon. On the Amazon Sellerboard, you can do like FIFO, so first in, first out.
Yeah.
On Walmart, they don't have that option available, so you have to do it by receipt date. So it's like, oh, you sold through, so then you have to figure out where you sold through the first batch to then put the receipt date for the second one at the next, like at that spot.
It's not the same on both.
I thought that would make it more precise, you know, because you can do that on the Amazon side too by batch, you know, like incoming batch.
That is what I don't think is available for the Walmart piece.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't used it for Walmart, but on the seller app, seller on the Amazon side, you have different
Yes.
ones that you pick one, right?
Yes, it works better for the Amazon portion of Sellerboard.
If Aquino comes on later, he might have guidance because he uses Viku, and
Yeah.
I mean it's the back end. There's a ton of stuff on the back end that I just have not even touched yet, but I didn't even realize it was there. Like it's sitting right in my face, but I just never even explored it. But he uses it, and so he might have some insight for you if he pops on. He usually pops on while he's shipping, but. And I don't see him in here yet, but yeah, so maybe we'll see.
Hey, I got a Gap question.
Who's that?
Alex.
Oh, Alex, what's up?
Are you pretty much only buying from Gap when Gap Cash is actually on and they're actually giving it out? Or sometimes the discounts are good, but, you know.
Wait, hold on a second. What? Because it's when it's because it's not like Kohl's Cash. It's always on unless it's Gap Cash week. Is that what you mean?
No, I'm saying. Oh, I thought it was like so every single purchase, no matter what day you make the purchase, like they're gonna give you Gap Cash.
Unless it's Gap Cash week. Well, it's not a week. It's 6 days. But yeah. Also, it's caveats. So you have to buy $50 worth. But yeah.
Right.
But yeah,
okay.
So every day.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, I thought it was like similar to Kohl's Cash, where it's like, oh, they made the announcement, it's time to buy, you know, to earn some Gap Cash. But I know they have like their redemption period. Is right now a redemption period or no?
No, you missed it. We were sourcing. So I'll put a link in the chat and I'll put it in the Bolo. But I did a master class. It's 29 minutes.
Okay.
Everything you need to know about sourcing Gap Cash, how to be the most efficient, how to maximize your dollars, everything you need. Even like one of those little things, right? So you can tweak the system a little bit. So Gap Cash is insane, but Gap's not stupid. So if you don't know what you're doing, they'll catch you slipping. But this is a tweak. So like if you buy stuff in store, which you know is not necessarily a great thing, but if you have stuff you buy in store, it's great because the way it works is Gap Cash you maximize. So if you spend $250, like almost exactly $250, you're gonna get 40% off. So they'll give you $100 in Gap Cash online. Right, because that's where I do most of my sourcing, and I'll do RA by like picking up, if you want to call it that. But if you're in store and you spend $50, it's right here. So if you spend $50, they'll give you this, right? This is the same as if I spent $250 online because they don't have enough they don't want to print like 50, 100, 150, 200, $250. So it's just one coupon. So if you spent $50, you'd get the same as if you spent $250 online.
They just hand you the coupon.
Right. So that's a little hack. But also, there's a lot. So if you watch this video, like, you're gonna get everything that I know about sourcing Gap. You'll source Gap just like I do, and it'll, be most efficient if that's what you're interested in. Because it's a pain in the butt. Like, there's stuff in there. It's not a pain in the butt, but it's just like it might have you sourcing differently if you just want to like maximize. But watch this video. Also, it will keep you from getting banned too. Because Gap they're probably worse than Target. As far as not liking resellers, and then they'll run you through all kinds of like rigmarole in the background. They allegedly have a bulk buying program, which is garbage. But usually when they say bulk buying program, they're just going to ban you. But they do actually have bulk prices, but they're, again, trash. So check that video out. It's only 29 minutes.
We're talking regular Gap, not Gap.
No. I almost never shop at Gap. It's Gap Factory.
Because I was buying a decent amount of Gap like last Q4 and Q1 this year, but then I kind of stopped because I remember, I think in like March or February, I bought a lot, but they wouldn't let you redeem the Gap Cash until like June.
Yeah, that 100%.
I thought it was just like difficult because I felt like I was counting the Gap Cash as part of that initial, or like the discount on that initial purchase as well. Like
100%.
Then I was like, I'm locked in till June, and I have to make sure I have the capital in June.
Right.
To like realize those gains, which I thought was tricky.
So this video will literally, I got worksheets, all that stuff. Now the worksheets you're not gonna have access to, but if you just hit me up or if you come on a call after you do it, say, hey, give me access to this, I'll give you access to it. But so there, I mean, there's probably a million ways, but there are three main ways you can track ROI with this. It's almost like Kohl's Cash. Like I think Miles or Tony has a sheet, but you can do it where, and it's the best way I think is you get the discount that you get today, and then you take the 40% off when Gap Cash is running, or you could split it 20 off today and 20 off whenever, or you could you could front load it and take the 40 off today and then take nothing off when you buy for Gap Cash. But like those second two options make it confusing, because what happened last Q4, I was buying so much. I had no idea. Gap Cash adds up quick. And I had $5,000+ in Gap Cash. But the way Gap Cash works, it's not like Kohl's Cash. And again, like there's nuances. Like if you don't spend it the right way, you're gonna screw yourself. So I actually I was sourcing until the last day of Gap Cash until 3 a.m. because it cuts off PST and not EST. So I was literally making orders till 3 a.m. and I still had like $900 to spend. I was ordering stuff for my friends too, like, but it's hard because you don't want to buy too much to get yourself banned, but you also have to spend over those 6 days. I had a spreadsheet, everything, like you need to spend this much this day, and it's a lot. But watch that video. Like all the stuff is in there. I literally tell you everything I know about sourcing Gap. Now, I believe that little tip about like buying in the store may or may not be in there, but it doesn't matter anyway because you can't really do RA for Gap except for like a handful of things. But that should be good for you. It'll talk to you about accounting. It'll talk to you about redeeming and also earning. So it's all in there. There's a Gap Cash. There's a Gap calculator in there, so you can find your cost per unit, whether you're doing cash back or not. Like some people don't put cash back in their ROI. So however you want to do it, it's in there. Gap Cash rules. Everything is in there. Like if there's something missing, I'd be shocked. And it talks about how I source too, like the 4-step method, blah blah blah. So if you watch that, I'll give you access to the sheet. No problem. Just give me a heads up. And if you have questions, I'm happy to source Gap with you one day if you want. But yeah, it's all in there.
Sure. What was it? I thought I was. Oh, the one last question I had. There was a really good Gap hoodie and zip up listing, but it looks like it got taken down. I haven't been on it in a long time. Do you know what happened with that? Do you know which one I'm talking
So yeah, so oh, and then let me go back to answer your other question. So my man isn't on here. He was on here yesterday. Scotty, he's like the only other person I know that's like gets like super excited about Gap, but we go crazy when it's Gap Cash because you can get stuff like insanely cheap, like $4 T-shirts, six, seven, $8, $10 hoodies. It's insanely good because you got the 40% sometimes, and we argue about whether, well, I argue with myself about whether Gap does this on purpose or not, but you're not supposed to be able to stack Gap Cash with coupons, but sometimes it'll glitch and it'll run for like 36 hours and then cut off, but it'll let you stack coupons on top of the 40%. So it's insane. So that is the best time by far to source Gap. But like, like right now, it's Christmas, right? So it's, there's sales, and then they have extra 15% off. Plus you can stack GF chili for another 10%. So like you're still getting stuff cheap right now. Depending, I'm on Gap, so like I'm watching all the sales. I know people who also source Gap, so I'm always looking for it. But sometimes, like right after Gap Cash, and Can figure this out because he's like, oh, I'm going to source Gap, and then like he's like, oh, what happens when the Gap Cash goes off? And it's like, oh, we got to source again, and I had to resource again, but the stuff was like a lot more expensive. Still good in some cases, but so long story short, that 6 days every quarter is the best time to source Gap for sure. But there you can also still get it pretty cheap other times.
Okay.
And then so you had another question. I'm sorry. What was the second question?
Yeah, it was about that. It was like the main Gap hoodie or.
Oh, right. Yeah, what I was calling at the time the Gap apocalypse. So what happened? Because everybody was like, "Oh, what's up? My listing, blah 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 blah." So at the same time, Walmart was like under fire for like all the fake crap and all the fake medicine, blah blah blah, and they were restricting a bunch of stuff. I think Amazon. I mean, I don't think anybody announced it, but I think Amazon was doing the same thing. And so there were really two things that were happening in the background. Number one, which I think is reasonable, they were doing consolidation. So there were a bunch of listings. Now I'm not on every Gap listing, so I didn't see all of it, but I was on enough that I would get, the listing would get deleted. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? But then I got the stuff and I looked on Amazon. There was another listing, so it was just duplicate. They got rid of it. And then I think some stuff was just restricted for whatever reason. I don't know. And then exactly maybe they had just bad listings or whatever. So those were the two things that were happening. Now, what I also saw after that was there were a couple of listings me and a friend of mine were on, and we were like, damn, there was so much good money and we lost it. We were trying to sell some stuff on eBay, and then we were sourcing Gap for something. I don't know why. And I was like, oh, I wonder if these listings are back up. And I was like, holy crap. I was talking to her. I'm like, yo, the listings are back up. We're back in the money. We're going to get paid. But then I went back and I looked, and these guys were slick because it looked just like a Gap listing. But I caught it real quick. I don't know, I forget what the listing looked like, but on the item, they put like a little, I don't know, like a block or something like in Photoshop. So they blocked out like the Gap logo on the box or whatever it was, so that when the AI read it, they couldn't tell that it was a Gap item. And then I was like, oh crap! And I looked at the listing again, and it was generic. So a bunch of people had created new generic listings for the ones that got restricted before. So I don't know. It's kind of a crazy game.
Copy the listing.
They copied the listing.
Is that what they do when they say copy listing?
But generic, but so in this case, like it was so obviously bad because they were using Photoshop to get past Amazon's AI, and I was like, because there's a lot of sales, right? Like you can get on it and like maybe get on it and make some money, but like why take the IP risk? It just didn't make any sense, even though those listings make a ton of money, but I just didn't want to do it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It seems like there's really only like one parent like listing for like the Gap men's like zip up hoodie that pretty much it seems like newer ish. I know they've been selling the gray ones on there. but
Maybe I'm on a bunch of like Gap listings like it's way more now in Q4 than it was before because Gap had slowed up. Well, Gap slowed up for me because I started doing
yeah,
a lot more RA. But I mean, and I got this from Miles too because I'm like, oh, because I met him in like February and I was like, oh, what's up, blah blah blah, like hoodies. I know they're not going to be selling in summer. He's like, nah, hoodies sell year round, which is true. The Gap hoodies
yeah.
sell year round. But
I noticed, yeah.
we
It's
in
always cold in Alaska.
oh yeah, right, exactly. So we had started doing like crazy RA trips in the summer, and it just like dovetailed into back to school, and I just kind of forgot about Gap for a little bit because we had done like after I think it was the June Gap Cash, we just went straight into RA and we went straight into back to school, and I didn't get back on Gap until like the next Gap Cash, which wasn't that long ago. It was like December 3rd. But yeah, Gap's good all year round, and then T-shirts come in; those will be hot. And like I said, we were getting T-shirts in June for like $4. No, he was getting for $4. I was getting for 5. But because that's the thing, I don't loop the sign up code. It's just annoying for me, so I just refuse for the 5%
Right.
to just like you got to get a number, you go back and forth. It's like you can dupe it like in the beginning. Like so, if you have like a number or two, like all you got to do is just unsubscribe and then resubscribe. But after like
Yeah.
2 or 3 times, they'll catch on and then they won't let you do it again. I'm still getting the code from when I signed up in December, but you can't use it. Doesn't
Yeah.
work. But then after that, I'm just like, I'm just not gonna. Gap doesn't let you use. I think there's this. I forget what the service is called. It's not Burner, but it's like, it's something. It's
Text now.
what's that?
Text now.
Text Now, I think is what it is, and that's a great
Yeah.
service. Like 25 cents per number, 5 cents depending on what like service you're trying to loop. But it doesn't work for Gap.
Right.
So
And it's the sign up is usually like isn't it like a 20% off code? And can you
It
even
is.
stack it with the like for example right now it's the one that 15% off plus the GF chili. Would you even be able to stack that with the sign up code? Or?
And that's the thing. So, Gap is crazy. Like so, this was like I think 3 Gap caches ago. We were stacking 3. Well, technically, I think it was 4 coupon codes, but one was for like free shipping. So who cares? But it was 3.
Yeah.
It was a sign up. It was GF whatever, and then plus 10%. So it was absolutely it was like 55% off. It was nuts, but that's rare. But we like anytime there's a sale, we're always testing to see what's going to stack. The the sign up code is often going to stack with a lot of stuff. It was stacking during Gap Cash, but again, it's like Target. So I don't know if anybody's familiar with Target, but this Target Circle card, like I'm getting 5% off regardless just for using a debit card. I just don't mess around with the 8% off gift cards. It's just not worth the effort for me. But I mean, for somebody else, like if you're doing like if I'm Can, like I'm gonna do the gift card all day because if I'm doing that kind of volume, it makes sense. But for me, well, I know, but it would make more sense for you than me.
I do not do gift card. Most, like 98% I don't do gift card because the amount of money I'm gonna make, that 3%, I will forget a gift card or
Right.
like return will go back to that gift card.
Yeah.
I'll lose more than
Right. And then Paolo, what did he
3 or
say? He
5%.
found $6,000 last night, right?
Yeah. So I know myself. That's why I was like, well, it better be good without gift card.
And then Thomas was like, he found 25,000, right? Like I don't know how you spend that kind of money and not realize, but especially him because he's like so anal with the admin. Like I don't know how he ever lost 25 grand, but he did.
Yeah. I mean, it's the return, man. It's the return. You know, when you buy stuff and you return it, or it didn't, they didn't ship it.
Yeah.
And I just had one. You know, it was $1,000 back to the gift card.
Damn.
3
Yeah.
gift cards or
Yeah.
4 gift cards. So I was like, forget this. I'm not doing this shit no more. You know. Yeah.
That's
You
insane.
wanna know how I know Gap is a good brand? I'm all the way in Indonesia, and the locals will wear that, a Gap hoodie, and it'll be like 90 degrees and insanely humid. I see it everywhere.
Gotta let him know I got the Gap on. It's the Gap. Yeah.
What are you doing in Asia?
Hang
I
it.
live out here. I
Yeah.
just got off a call.
Yeah, dude. We just had a conference call about that. It was awesome. He's living my dream.
Is it like a nomad situation?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Dirt cheap, mainly to live out here while I really just build out Amazon.
What was it, like $400 a month?
I
A little
can't.
more than that. A little
Yeah.
more than that. Like $1,000.
No, I'm.
You said 450, didn't you?
I think I'll be paying like 575 to 600 a month.
Sick.
Starting tomorrow.
Sick.
But that's just a place to live, right?
No.
That's everything.
Yeah, that's
Food and all.
Yeah, groceries are like 40 to 50 bucks a month. The place I think is like 400. I have like everyone drives a moped out here. Sometimes like 80 bucks a month, something like that.
Yeah.
And, traveler's insurance, like it's like 50 bucks a month.
Hey Alex, quick question. How do you
Yeah.
live in Indonesia and also do you Amazon like at the same time? How does that work?
No time limits. Like they don't ban me from going on to Seller Central or anything like that. I use a prep center. Sorry, I think that's what you're looking for.
Gotcha. So you just kind of like offset everything to, let's say, someone else, right? Like you're just like the head of the business pretty much.
Yeah. Just prep center. 100% prep center.
Where's your prep center?
New Hampshire, so tax free and all that. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while now. I hate, no offense, but I'm not very good at FBM because I just I'm not super motivated, to do that. So as long as it's out of my hands,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
That's a good way to do it.
Cool.
Did you have VAs then, as well?
Not right now, no. But I'll probably hire one for like admin tasks. I don't know about sourcing though, because you got to really teach them.
Yeah, you want to be spending the money, but in terms of finding the products, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But in terms of having them spend the money,
Yeah. Do admin first, man. Don't be like me. Dumbass lose money.
What happened?
No, it's just like, I hire sourcing first because I didn't know how to source. I was started. So it's like, well, we throw money at that problem, right? So it's fine for a couple months. And then you realize that you actually got better in sourcing and you realize that they're giving you shit leads.
Yeah.
So
I get hit up on Instagram all the time.
yeah, I mean,
and never. I don't even pay attention to any of that stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, it's better. And then now, when I'll come think of it, they always said to do admin first. So I was like, okay. Looking back at it, yeah, it's admin first because you want a $5 an hour person to do your $5 an hour work, versus sourcing, which is the most important thing in your business. You should be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn from me, dude. Learn from me. Don't make the same mistake.
A few friends of mine and I were like splitting a VA because my friend had found them, and there was good leads in there, but like every single one is putting up like 10 leads a day, but every single lead was skyrocketing. Price is tanking, so they're all like from a leads list or
Yeah. And that's where I'll get it. So.
Oh, just David, I don't know if maybe you didn't get it, but if you're on the lead the BOLO list, then you don't need to ask again. Just a heads up. I don't know if you are or not, but
I don't think I'm on it.
okay, no problem. Not that it's an issue, but I'm just letting you know, like it's the same list. It doesn't change.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that same thing.
Yeah, it's the same list. So we just keep adding to it. I'm gonna revamp everything in January because, like I said yesterday, I really just did this for the hell of it. It's supposed to be like half-hour calls, just see if anybody would come and just hang out. And obviously, people have been coming and hanging out. So we'll figure out something. I mean, not that a ton needs to change, but just get a little more organized and make sure we bring in stuff that makes sense for everybody in the calls.
Is that leads list going to be? I mean, you just said you were going to revamp it in January, but that's going to be ongoing and like. I've been thinking a lot of stuff is going to be not as good
Oh
executed
yeah,
for.
yeah, 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 for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think so. I mean, well, actually, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but some of the folks are familiar with the community calls that I do on a regular basis. And every community call has its own, notes and leads, right? So like if like when Gap Cash comes, who was that? Oh, it was Alex, right? So when Gap Cash comes, we'll do a Gap Cash marathon, right? So we're literally sourcing 6 days in a row, all Gap, but every call has its own leads list, right? And so we're doing
Oh,
different
okay.
things. We're doing with Amazon, without Amazon. We're doing hoodies. We're doing shirts. We're doing like one call. We were like, I think it was might have been Ken who I don't know who might have inspired it. I can't remember, but we were like, oh, so we're gonna do some different stuff. Like we were sourcing like camis and stuff like that. So it's just like we just source everything to try and see where we can make money. But every call has a different leads list, right? Like obviously you can keep access to it if you give me your email address, but like we know the leads are going to change over time. Like Gap Cash is going to be good, then the next day is going to be useless, right? That leads list is going to be dead. So I don't know how we're going to work this, but whatever. But I mean, it's also like so I have like in here, I think there's two different leads lists for Gap, but they're dated, so you know when it's from. We could obviously just delete those tabs at some point, but I'll start to think about that. And obviously, if you guys have input or guidance, we can change it, or maybe we just do it. It's gonna be a little bit harder because it's gonna be we're gonna have a couple calls a week. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's no big deal. I mean, like you see it. This is just we're just hanging out and chilling. So we'll
Yeah,
figure it
and
out.
in my record keeping, I'm trying to differentiate what's good for Q4 and Christmas,
Mm.
and what's good for more like year round. You know. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I hear you 100%.
Some
And
of
I
that
mean,
doesn't change though.
which is true.
It does, but it doesn't. A lot of it too can also just be volume, just because you know people are buying more. There's more deals. There's more sales, and sales
yeah,
are cyclical.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
hell, when I was at Walmart today, it's like the shit I went and bought the Oreos. Like, I bought every Oreo tin they had a week or so ago. I'm at the same spot, and now that like all of that stuff's cleared out because now they're already putting in Valentine's stuff.
yeah,
oh, watch for those
I mean, it's
Valentine's
just
Day Fugglers larg. By the way, those crushed
oh
last year. I
yeah,
wasn't on I wasn't on the wave, but and so Steve, the other thing is going to be it's going to be dependent on you, right? So my strategy for Q1 through 3 is going to be wholly different than what it is right now, and also in like Q3 is going to be different because it's going to be back to school. But like somebody
hmm
like Thomas, he's sourcing basically the same way all year. Maybe he ramps up for Q4, but he's looking for stability and velocity the whole year because all he does is FBA, right? So if you're like Thomas, then your sourcing really doesn't change much. But
right,
if you're like me, you're gonna swap back from FBM to FBA, and it's gonna be a completely different ball game because you're looking for stability and velocity. And I do
for
keep some
sure.
stuff here, but so it's gonna change. So some of that is just like thinking about like your strategies for Amazon, but we'll figure out the lead situation for sure. Because I think it's valuable, and there's also notes and stuff in there. We got links to different you know news and sites that people are using. I'll try and build that out because I think I want it to be a resource. Like if you're coming here, like you're getting something out of the call. I mean, obviously you see the calls. I mean, everybody's sharing and having conversations. So, but the resource should be good too. So we'll figure it out. Um,
Yeah.
but
Well,
your
for me being
guidance, because
way newer at this, I'm trying to make sure I make a list of the things I want to remember next year that'll probably be around, like, the Oreo tin. Some variation of that'll come back again, if not the exact same thing.
yeah.
And
So
then, like, FBA for Q1 through 3. Like, I don't want to do what I did in September and October. I have a lot more access to new brands now, so I think it'll be all different. I have to figure that out.
so a couple things. Number one, I'm gonna see if I can find it. because I made a post. Thomas has a post of like 60 guides. It's freaking ridiculous, and it was just overwhelming. I think I mentioned this on the call. I don't know if you were on it though, but I ended up making my own post out of his guides, which is hilarious.
I saw that.
So I think he has something in there, and maybe it's not him, maybe it's Miles, that talks about like things to think about like as you go through the year. But also, his call on January 5th, I believe it is. I'll put it in the chat. He's gonna talk about admin, and I think some of the stuff that you want to, like memorialize. Think about like, oh, this is what I'm going to do in January. This is what I'm going to do in February. This is what I'm going to do in like June. Should be covered in the way he manages admin. So consider coming to that call. Obviously, there's going to be a VOD, so if you miss it, whatever.
I'll be there.
But yeah, I'm going to put that in the chat now. But yeah, I mean, it's all stuff to think about, right? Let me see here. All right, there's a call for January 5th. Oh, appreciate that, Santiago. Let me see here. Who else? Somebody else needs a bolo list. So anybody have any issues, any questions that we can help with? I mean, we talked about taxes already. Anything else? Sourcing challenges?
Ooh, I would say too, I would, what I tend to do at the beginning of each year is I look at the calendar and I will, you have all these federal holidays and stuff. Usually those are sale holidays as well. Obviously Black Friday is the biggest one. I always put notes on my calendar for those weekends or those times to to source extra and look, because most places will have like a Memorial Day, a Veterans Day, MLK Day will be the first one up. Sometimes Valentine's, usually not, but like Easter, 4th of July is usually a banger. 4th of July usually is some good discounts, but having those kind of already in the calendar so oh, I'm going to be buying for this weekend or this day has always set me up pretty well.
Yeah, I'm that might actually be something that we put into the BOLO list. I think it could be helpful.
Because I would say if you're looking for Q1 stuff, like January stuff, what is like the most common New Year's resolution
Fitness.
that we usually yoga mat, scales, all that kind of stuff.
Love it.
Mine is to make more money.
Well, yeah. Make
But
more money.
hopefully you don't bail out on that one after 2-3 weeks.
That's just the resolution every single year.
Hey, I found out something today in case it helps out anyone else. I'm traveling across state borders and I'm in Illinois and I tried to use my tax exempt. Obviously it didn't work and I was like, damn, I forgot to get a new one for Illinois. And like 70% of my products right now are Amazon. So I'm quickly pivoting to like the other brands that I wasn't focusing so much on. But I tried to get like a last minute thing at at Walmart. And I used my Walmart app, my Walmart business app.
Yep.
And as long as you buy in store, it still took the taxes off.
You can use, because wait, what state do you have your tax exempt for?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. I'm in Missouri, so I'll go over to Illinois and use my tax exempt. I don't know.
No, it won't accept it, and I can't pay for it online. They're like literally, I say apply, and it keeps
I hate Illinois, bro.
Right. The online and in store, I was like, dude, I'm screwed.
In store,
But in store you can. So you're in, what'd you say, Missouri, and you go to Illinois, you go in store and you just give them your number. And you tell them, and then obviously they take the tax off. Okay, I didn't think you could do that, but that makes sense.
I didn't either until it worked, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not paying taxes on it. So I can still do. You can't do pickup orders, but I'm going to do is like kind of source and see maybe what they have in stock, and then go check it out and then just buy it like there.
Wait, where in Tennessee are you at?
Nashville.
Nash Vegas.
That might have to do with Nexus, right?
I'm not sure.
I think the state to state.
I'm giving a suggestion on what is possible. I'm not saying that I've ever done this. I'm just saying that it is possible to use this code. So if it is not of proper standing, then I have not done this. Just let the record state.
What code?
You were talking about Walmart, right? So you have your little. You have your card.
No.
Oh, you got to get your card, man. You gotta. It'll be for your state, so you can. You'll have your whatever Walmart tax ID information. So then, either at the self checkout or at the regular checkers, you have to give them the code before they start checking stuff out, and then everything will be tax exempt.
You know,
I just do it on my app and it's tax exempt. I don't need to give them a code or anything.
No,
Well,
you
do
in
it you're just
store.
buying
You
particular.
Yeah, I'm buying it in store and I'm just doing it with my app and I'm not paying
oh,
tax.
that's you're talking about when you pay with the app though.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
pay.
yeah.
You're doing pickup. This is actual purchase in store.
You can
I'm
scan
purchasing I'm going in,
Yeah.
I'm grabbing an item, I'm going to the self checkout,
It's Walmart
and I'm
Pay.
connecting my phone to it
Yeah.
with my Walmart business. It's going, cool, we see you have a tax exempt, and I'm leaving without paying taxes. I have not paid for anything before going into the store.
It's a QR code.
Okay.
It's a QR code. Like you don't notice it if you're not looking for it. It's
the
a QR code.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. To your point, David, like this manager was like, "Oh, where's your card?" I'm like, "What do I need a card for? I have my code." He's like, well, "We don't do it without the card." I'm like, "Bro, I was just at Walmart 10 minutes ago," and he's like, "Oh." I'm like, "I'll show you my receipt." And then he's like, "Oh, I'll do it." And I'm like, No, let me show you the receipt so you know I'm not lying." "Well, I never said you were lying." "Well, why are you being a jerk?" But
Well, it does say in the Walmart Business app, it says share, print. I mean, it says your tax exempt card. But I just kind of show it to them and give them the number. And
I've never got
Yeah,
the
it
card,
matches.
but there definitely is one. I know that, but they never gave me one.
yeah,
So they're pissed off because they want a physical card. But if you go to Walmart and do self checkout, the the three little dot on top, hit that, hit the tax exempt number, you're fine. Yeah.
I tried that today, and well, my particular location or this store, whatever, would not do tax exempt at self checkout because I grabbed a manager and she tried to help me do it, and it didn't work. She just dropped me. She just ran it and she brought me to another register, and we got taken care of. This
Like the machine wouldn't do it?
It doesn't always work, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, the
weird.
machine,
Okay.
the actual kiosk. When you press those three little buttons, like you said, you drop down, and it was like alcohol and whatever, and there was no selection for tax exempt.
But for the, do you have the Walmart business app?
I do.
Why didn't you just scan the barcode from your phone and your phone takes you don't have to like show anything or any code or anything. I've never had shown a code or done anything like that. And it takes the taxes off.
Is it under personal information?
It's in your wallet.
Yeah. It's in if you use the Walmart wallet and you use your phone, like I've never seen a code or used any card or anything, and I never pay taxes.
And to your point, that is much better because Walmart, they're weird. Maybe it's a fraud thing. I don't know. They don't have tap to pay, and that's just like so strange. And they won't let me put my debit card in without the password or without the PIN, and my PIN's like 5 numbers. I don't even know. I have to go into my phone to get it. So it's annoying, but
yeah, and since you're doing it through Walmart like Pay, it like keeps track of everything you pay. So it's almost like categorizing it for me because then I literally take that data as ChatGPT puts into an Excel for me. So like I don't even have to like keep track of inventory. I literally go in, scan the barcode with my phone, no taxes, and leave.
So I got the payments, and then it says scan and go. I guess you just do that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
is it scan and go or? Yeah, maybe that's it. Because there's another option. I don't know if you wait. Lark? Do you have a membership? Do you pay for the Walmart Business Plus? Or
Walmart
whatever?
Plus? No, I do not.
No, not Walmart Plus, because that's for just regular consumers. Walmart Business has something that's like $99 a year, but you get 2% back.
I did not.
Yeah, if you buy a lot at Walmart, it'll pay for itself. When I was buying a bunch of Fuji, that was clutch. Because you get 2% off every time when you're spending $250 or more.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Well, not 2% off, 2% cash back, but whatever. What's up, Brian? You cold, bro?
What's that?
You cold, bro?
I'm tired.
Bro, you need to get some sleep, man.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how I did today. I don't know how I did today.
No one does. And then you consider
I'm
mid-20.
I was out all freaking day today. I was out all day.
Man, you went to sleep later than me last night. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was late. Yeah, because I texted you and then I did it like I just didn't hear anything. I'm like, all right, he's out cold.
Dude. Oh yeah, it was. Bro, I went to sleep
after 4 though. That
at like
4:30 maybe.
4 something. I was watching Squid. I fell asleep watching Squid Games, but I was smart enough that I went to sleep at 5, I think, because I had to wake up at 6:30 to take my kids to school. But
yeah, I went to bed at 6:05.
Oh yeah, I was done, man.
Yeah, I woke up at 7:45. I got the kids to school, and then I went right to the stores.
Wait, how did you get your kids to school? What time are you gonna be at school?
My daughter has to be at school at 8:30.
So your wife's getting them up then, clearly.
There's no winter break?
Bro, are you serious?
We got them up. No, my then daughter wakes up first, and my son doesn't go to school till like 9.
That's crazy, bro. You still had to get them ready? I'm here by myself, so I had to get them ready. But like, that's nuts, man. Oh, whoever asked about winter break, they get like a half day tomorrow, and then it starts.
Yeah, they got a half day, and then it starts.
Yeah.
For like a week. That's all.
Friggin' nuts, man. Yeah. So I
Even
did
less work done when the kids come back.
What's that?
Even less work done when the kids come back, or
It's all the same. It's all the same. So I don't know. I'll probably tone it down a little bit because, well, actually no, because they're going to Florida. They're leaving on Christmas night to go to Florida, and I'm staying here, and then I'm not going down there till like New Year's Eve. So I'm probably just gonna work then, but I want to go to the actual work, to my actual job, and like I actually go. I think because I haven't gone.
You got clearly the best boss in the world, bro. Like, because you should have been fired.
They just know
7 years ago.
They just know. I mean, the main bosses would probably be like, "What the hell's going on?" But the ones that I have that are like lower down, they're like, "You're good, bro. We got other problems, you know."
Well, clearly, I'm sure, but
yeah, they're like. Which I went there like the other day. I'm like, "Hey man, sorry guys. Like I haven't been here." They're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "All right, that's like a good talk."
Like, don't you have another job?
Just making a presence.
Yeah, no, because I kind of felt bad, you know, and they're like, "We know what you're doing. Like you just don't just don't worry about it. It's your being busy time, and you just said you said it. So if it's your busy time, go."
Oh,
so I banged the following day, and I've been called out sick, and then I haven't been back to work, and then I've been back to work once.
Alex is being an enabler, Brian. He wants you to bang another monster, because I know you got one literally right in front of you somewhere.
No, I have water with me.
Yeah, that it looks like water. Yeah, Alex. So we are trying to get him down to, I don't know, what are you doing? One a day? You gonna try and do in January?
I mean, I'm gonna wean myself off, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. So listen, I told Brian I would go cold turkey with him if he needed the support. So
I ain't going cold turkey.
Bro, you might as well, man, because. Oh, I'm like, I thought it was Christmas music, but
sorry, that was a printer.
No, it's similar though. It's the same thing. It's beautiful.
I went cold turkey during COVID, and that lasted about 2 years, where like I didn't drink any.
Bro, like if
I had one like a crackhead, and then that was it. I'm like, boy, it's good.
But if you get off it for a reasonable amount of time, you realize you can function without it. You'll be fine.
2 years, correct. 2 years. I had like nothing. Like I saw it in the store, nothing. I had nothing.
But your
Then
tolerance
that
right
one
now
day,
is so high, it's ridiculous, bro. It's
what's that?
insane. Your tolerance right now is like through the roof. Like it
Yeah.
barely even hits you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lean off a little bit. So then when Q1 hits, you throw one back and you're wired again. Like after that 2-year break you took.
Oh, so
It
David.
doesn't wire me. What happened was I was like in a box truck driving around state to freaking state with like Keurigs in the back,
Mm.
and I had one because it was hot as hell in the truck, and then that was it. I was back on the freaking wagon. I was chasing the very dragon again.
A green dragon.
Chasing the dragon.
That's a wild way to describe it, though, Brian. In other news, hey, Babby, how you doing?
It's a drug, man. I'm telling you, it's a definite drug.
So are you just drinking water now?
No,
For
he's not
like-
off it. He just
For
happens
the
to have
next
a water.
like 8 hours.
20 minutes.
Yeah. For the like, I'll probably have a monster at like 9 again because I'm gonna be out again.
Oh.
So I text the group, in like the freaking morning, a picture of the monster in my car.
And then at noon, and then at
Why wait?
2.
Why not just? Yeah, might as well just keep going on now.
Nah, it's like 3 of them per day. That's it. It's only 3. It's only 3.
That's pretty good.
No, but they're
Do you
not
like
like
coffee?
regular
Or do you not like
size.
coffee?
He's got the
What's that?
biggest.
What about coffee, or do you not like coffee?
Nothing. Nah, I don't like it.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, you know what? You guys drink coffee all day. I like watch people out of like work drink cup after cup after cup.
Yeah, but
You could
the
be smoking crack, so honestly, the energy drink is better. We got
the
And I'll be
caffeine.
honest with you, during work, I don't really drink them. Maybe like once in a blue, I don't really drink them. But it's after work, like driving home from work, we start, and then we just go.
The caffeine intake is significantly different from what you drink versus coffee, though. That Rehab has like 300 in it, right?
Maybe I don't even know.
You don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's 300, bro. And it was funny. Did you see what I posted today in the group chat? Because I think Miles was giving me crap about what I was drinking at Starbucks, but that's got the highest caffeine intake
Oh, yeah,
count
yeah.
at Starbucks.
This
There it is.
right here.
That's actually pretty good, though.
This is crack. I'm telling you, it says 300 on here, but there's some extra. in there.
Oh, yeah, so that is
Is
what
that
I
the,
tried.
I
Yeah.
drink that for a weekly workout.
It-
That one.
It wasn't that flavor, but it was C4. I was surprised, though, because I thought it was going to hit me real hard. It was cool, though. It was smooth.
Yeah.
Or in the powder form is what I've used.
Yeah.
I was thinking in like Vegas, like a rock star fruit punch one in like freaking in like Vegas, like years back, and I'm like walking out, I'm all drunk and stuff. I'm drinking freaking this. I'm like, oh man, this is great. So I'm home and I freaking have one, and like the sugar was like 80 grams a can. I'm like, oh my god, this is the reason why.
Yeah,
Horrible.
for zero sugar. It's fake
Yeah.
sugar. So I mean,
The Rehab one has like 0 sugar too. It just has more stuff to cause cancer. That's all.
do it for Q4, man. Just do it for Q4.
I didn't have a choice.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Q4 kicked my butt.
That was freaking nuts, man.
Q4 kicked my butt. Like, Con, you weren't in the group text.
Oh, dude, that was
I
freaking
went to the
hilarious.
car today, right? Like I freaking couldn't find any toy, right? So I'm like, maybe it is in my trunk. So I pop the trunk, and there's all packages there that were there from like a week ago that I had to go out.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I was like, I popped. I was like, this is where they are. The toy wasn't even there. The toy wasn't even there. I was like, oh
Dude,
man. I'm like,
I know what you're talking about. I have a Tesla, so I never used the front, whatever, until that one day we got so much, and I was like, I get nightmares on that. I will leave shit in there, you know?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Dang.
Bro.
There were like 10
Yeah,
packages in
dude.
that.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
freaking remember because I was rushing to go to work. The one day that I freaking go to work.
One day you were going to work.
In the car. and then I just must have been like, running around. I like took it out of the freaking car, and like I just never popped in the trunk, and I went, and you should see me. I was like, oh, like, oh, oh.
Ah, shit.
With these people, like, nah, you know what? If it was shipped, if it was scanned, it was on the freaking scan sheet. I'm not sure why it's not showing up yet. It's freaking in my car.
Oh, at least it's on the scan sheet, though, right?
Yeah, it goes out tomorrow.
Then
Yeah.
it ain't your fault.
No, it ain't my fault. It goes out tomorrow.
Thank goodness for
It's all this
USPS.
stuff, they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, what
yeah,
do I
yeah.
tell you?
If it's anything else, if UPS should be screwed, you know.
Yeah. You should see my face. I was just like,
Mm.
it's probably like 10 packages. Maybe.
You just ruined 10 people's Christmas, bro.
Yeah, dude.
If it wasn't one thing, it was something else, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, hope it wasn't those Oreos. They were hurting those Oreo cookies.
Now right here, come on, look. I was all screwed up there. I was all hungry.
That shit's
That's what
good
they
in
look
there.
like.
Dude,
Oh,
I,
that shit is good, man.
I sold them before I got a chance to try them.
Yeah. I got 7 tins today.
Yeah. Well, if anybody needs some, they're in my house. I got like 30 here. I don't know why mine is not moving, man. So send me shipping label. I'll ship it out for you.
Dude,
I got like 4 left.
I changed my settings on Aura and just liquidated them, and they just
It
flew.
was like going, and then it just stopped.
Yeah.
Since that phone call here, it stopped.
Well, dude, I couldn't sell any.
To that phone call.
You guys are selling like 50 at a clip, and I think Lark sold one before I did, which is crazy, man. I just like screw it.
I sold however many I bought that first day, like 5, I think.
Sick.
And they all sold that evening.
I just
Now, I will say though, once I started doing the shipping and stuff, and started paying for all that, like 2 or 3 of them, like I probably lost $1 or lost 80 cents or something. But there was one order that they ordered 2, and they paid for, I guess, standard shipping maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And so that covered all of my costs and the shipping, and it was actually made everything that I may have lost profitable on, let's just say, those 5.
I sold 52 in 2 days, and then we had that little phone call here, and then it just stopped. It came to a screeching halt.
Yeah. So I was hesitant to buy more today, but they had them, and I think they're.
Did they have them? Yeah.
Yeah, I did a pickup, and so I picked them up this morning, and then I parked and then walked in, just to keep searching.
Yeah, like there was nothing here. There was nothing here.
Well, yeah, because they're clearing the shelves for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of like Christmas stuff here. There's a lot still. A lot.
Wasn't much in my area.
Where are you?
I'm in South Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, dirty Jersey.
All right, so we're going to close out soon. So if anybody has anything, feel free to bring it up. But what I'll say before we do get out of here, tomorrow, I guess today, well, depending on who you are, 7 to 10 Eastern time, we're going to have the holiday call, BYOB. No blunt, Santi, if you're on here. Don't get me banned. But bring your own, whatever you want, except for that. Come for 10 minutes, come for 3 hours. I don't know, who knows, we may even go on longer. We will have giveaways. We're doing gift card giveaways. We're doing shirt giveaways every hour. So it should be a great time. If you can join, would love to have you. Did this special for Cam because he's going to be in first class on a flight to Switzerland.
No, man. No,
no, it wasn't.
Wednesday morning.
It was a bunch. Oh, wait, you switched it up?
Wednesday morning, dude.
It switched
What
it
is
up.
today?
Huh?
What the hell's today? Is today Tuesday?
Monday. Well, it's Tuesday now,
It's
technically.
Monday.
Tuesday
I guess.
now, yeah. Tuesday for some people.
I don't even know what the hell day it is.
It's
So, yeah.
11 o'clock here, so it's still Monday here.
Christmas Eve wasn't a great day, but yeah. So if you guys are available, the link is going to be the same. So come by. We'd love to have you. And if anybody has anything else, or otherwise we'll close out. Anybody? Nothing? All right, cool. Well, hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, we're going to have a bunch of people co-hosting. It should be literally absolutely insane. But looking forward to seeing you. And if you're new, like, feel free to speak up. Like, this is open. We have a great time. I know there's a couple of voices that dominate, but we don't want to dominate. So if nobody's talking, feel free. Just say hello, introduce yourself. It's a great group. Everybody's asking questions. I think I'll point to Michael to call you out. He asked a ton of questions, right? Because why not? You're here with new sellers, seven-figure sellers. There's a lot of experience here, and if you're not taking advantage of it, why are you here, right? So please do speak up. It's a great group of people. So if you're new here, know that we all want to help. So we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll catch you after that. All right. Have a great night, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a good one.
Safe travels, Ken.